So far on our Lofoten trip, we've seen many of the incredible views, but what if there was one that no one knew about? My name is Cody Buffington. I'm an adventure-seeking world traveler, and today we are traveling to the small island of Værøy. Now, Værøy is actually part of the Lofoten Islands, and Vaeroy means weather island, referring to its harsh weather climate. It is very foggy today, so hopefully this clears in a little bit. We have 10 hours on this island before we take a ferry back here later tonight. We're pulling up to Skull Island.
Skull Island right ahead, land ho.
Well, here is nothing. We're driving up this cliff, overlooking this town into the fog. It sounds like we're in Game of Thrones in that one scene where all the crows are just going crazy. Everywhere we look is some insane looking scenery. This is the craziest scenery we have seen so far, and it looks like we're about to go straight through a mountain. We've gone through some tunnels before, but they actually had they couldn't go any farther, so like, let's blast it. We're about to go through the tunnel, through this mountain. Look at this. So this is the scenery we're looking at right now, and then right over here, that little hole right there is the tunnel we're about to go through, and this is the scenery we're looking at. Crazy. So we've just been informed by these guys that this tunnel is actually military, and it's only open like on Thursdays to go up here. For some reason, I don't even know why it would be open, but it's for military. And they said we can walk up there, so we're gonna go check it out right now. Over here is the beach where you have to walk. It seems like there's not a whole lot that you can drive on this island. We've literally only driven 5 minutes total on this whole island, and it seems like we gotta walk the rest of it. So first we're gonna go check out what this supposed military tunnel bunker thing is. Josh, what are you hoping to find? Some kind of secret lab?
Some sort of like alien extraterrestrial.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's like Area 52.
Yeah. There's no light.
Oh yeah. It looks like, for some reason, it's open on Thursdays. It says entrance forbidden right now. I don't know what it is though, currently. Like, why only Thursdays? And what can you do in there on Thursday? That's what I want to know.
I don't even know.
That's crazy. What it seems to be is that this island is pretty uninhabited, other than that main little town, which probably has a couple hundred people at most. So this whole side of the island over here is not paved, really, other than that path that is closed today. So we have to hike along the whole tops of the mountains to get to the whole other side of the island, which is a pretty big portion. So it looks like we're gonna be doing some hiking. We're getting there. It's a very muddy trail right now, which it's not a huge problem. It just takes a little longer. We found that this road, this path right here, comes out right here. So if it's not a Thursday, all you do is climb this little bit, and it looks like now we're walking the trail, the road, all the way up. Found this little sign which says, Eagle House. The most unusual sport practiced by the Værøy Islanders was to sit in an eagle house and catch eagles with their bare hands. Imagine just sitting here and somehow an eagle doesn't see you and you sneak up on an eagle and catch it with your hands. I can't even imagine that.
Dude, the eagle can see everything, so I don't think they caught any eagles.
I don't believe it.
Yeah.
But it says 2 crown were paid per eagle, however much 2 crown is.
Back in the day, who knows?
That could be like
3 meals per crown.
I like that guess.
Yeah.
My guess is that 2 crowns would be 2 night stays at the local tavern and a full meal every day.
That'd be badass.
It's 2 crown. The view of the valley from up here, you can see the road we've taken. Almost kind of like the Trollstigen, but it looks like we might be pretty close to the top. You can tell we've made it because there's a path that leads out to the Instagram spot. So as of right now, It's a little cloudy. It's a little overcast, a little foggy. Foggy is actually the right word. But we don't have to be anywhere for a while. So we're gonna sit up here and wait for the fog to clear. You can see how it might look amazing in a little bit. Josh, get him away from here. Hey, it worked.
That's all it took. One big puff.
This beach right here is the one we wanted to go to. I don't think we actually can now that I see it. It looks pretty much untouched, like no one has ever been there, because you really need a boat to get there, or if you're a really good swimmer, maybe you could get there, but there's no roads, it doesn't seem. Like, I don't know how we would get down this to get there, so you probably need a boat. So coming to Værøy, this is pretty much like the main thing to do. Unless you're riding a bike around, there's not a whole lot else to do. This is a pretty small island, and this is like, when you see pictures of Lofoten, this is like one of the pictures, but what they don't tell you is you have to take a ferry here, and then the ferry is like, to go back and forth back home, it's like 11 hours in between. And in between, the only thing to really do is bike around and see this. So there's a lot of time left between there. So it's like, do you come here? Is this worth it for you to be stuck here for like 11 hours? Maybe, maybe not. So that's why Josh and I are creating these videos, and I'm creating this Norway guide so I can like help you guys understand this, because most people don't show you where you start the hike, and sometimes, like if it's not Thursday, like today, you can't just drive up, so you have to walk up. All these little things are some of the struggles that we go through while traveling that don't always get shown and whatnot. So that's why I'm creating these videos, and I'm creating this whole Norway guide, which goes into even more detail. Is the view getting better, Josh?
I think so.
A little bit.
This is it.
Lucked out being up here for probably, I don't know, half an hour, 45 minutes. Met these guys. You guys are from Norway?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
What part of Norway?
Southeast. Yeah.
What town?
Halden.
Halden?
Yeah.
Halden.
It's on the border
Halden.
to Sweden.
Yeah.
You should learn like a really Norwegian phrase.
Okay,
Yeah.
what's a Norwegian
Like,
Yeah,
phrase?
you know, like when it's rain.
Rain,
it's
cats and
raining,
dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
what
do you
do
say
we
that?
say? We say,
Det regner I bøtter og spann, er det ikke?
ja, det regner I bøtter og spann.
Oh god, you're gonna have to really sound that out. Den,
Det
dia,
det regner
reine,
I
I,
bøtter
bitte,
og
org,
spann.
spann.
Yeah, that's actually
Dia,
really
reine,
good.
bitte, org, spann.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really good.
Got it!
Say it again.
Dia, reine, bitte, org, spann. Something.
That's
so good.
Was that good?
Yeah, it's good.
Rane
I bøtter og spann.
I brøtte spun.
Dia, reine, I, bitte, spann.
Rane e brøtte
I
spun.
might have rolled the wrong one.
Close. It's
Good,
close.
actually, you're so good. And it fits Norway because it always rains or so.
One question that I was always wondering is, do Norwegians just speak in English to each other?
What?
Do Norwegians speak in English to other Norwegians?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do like, but that's like
Yeah.
funny English. We
Yeah.
just like over like
Yeah.
maybe we use the British accent like way too much to just mock it or something.
And how do Norwegians know English so well? Everyone knows English.
I guess it's because we
The
watch
schools.
yeah,
Or, yeah,
schools
yeah.
and everyone watch like series and
Well, thank you, Sophia and Inga. Inga?
Yeah.
I say the, I pronounce it a little weird.
It's like Finland.
Thank you for all the knowledge, though.
of course.
We've been saying Bodo wrong. It's not the city of Bodo. What is it?
Bodø.
Bodø.
Bodø. Yeah, so that O with the cross is like a
Yeah. Like, it's the same with Tromsø.
Oh, so it's Tromsø.
Tromsø.
When you have the O, it makes a sound. Good to know. We've been saying everything wrong. Bear with me, it's very hard to speak this language. We then parted ways with our Norwegian friends and headed back to the ferry to end the night. Now, would you spend the whole day here to experience this incredible view? Like I mentioned before, I have a complete guide to help you plan your trip to Norway. And right now, I have a free preview of that guide linked below because I want to give you a video with the 5 things that you need to know before going to Norway. Check that out on the end screen or in the description below. And that is it for today, Rogue Nation. Until next time, explore the world.